friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I'm really excited about today's video. I literally just got the BH Cosmetics Color Festival palette in the mail. I am kind of just like at an in-between of my day at work, and I figured I would just film really quick because I'm really excited to play with this. I thought this was going to be in the mail a couple days ago and it wasn't. I feel like this took a while to get to me, like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But it's here now and I'm excited to play with it. I also picked up the brush set from that collection, so I'm going to use these brushes in today's video, which is why I only have part of my face done. This is what the color story looks like. It's so pretty, and I love the Weekend Festival they came out with last year, and this one just, it made my heart skip a beat too. I think the colors are so stinking pretty, and I just can't wait to use it. I was so excited about this color, which is why I have this neon beanie to kind of match with it. I can't wait to throw all these colors on my face. I don't know what kind of color scheme we're gonna go with. That's why I have my rainbow backdrop, and we're just gonna get into it. I know I'm gonna start by doing the rest of my face with these brushes, so let's just get into that. The first one I wanna use is this one. It's the number 5. It's kind of like a dense smudgy brush, and I thought I would just try to use it to kind of put a little bit of bronze action on my nose. So I just popped some on the brush itself, and I already have some on the tip of my nose just to kind of pop around. I don't think I'll ever actually do this in the future, but for the sake of the video. It did the job just fine. I don't know how often I'll actually reach for using that again, but I guess it's good to have. I don't really have any teeny tiny dense brushes like this. This also could be good for just kind of spot concealing really quick on days I don't really wear any other makeup and just want to cover up a blemish. Could be good for that too. So now I need to set my face because I do already have my foundation, concealer. I have my cream bronzer on my cheeks as well because I just use my beauty sponge for that always. But I have not put any powder on my face yet. So I'm just buffing in these creases. And now I'm just gonna take this one. This is the number 2. It's nice and big and fluffy. It's a little bigger than I expected it to be based on the picture, but you know, it'll still work. All of these brushes are insanely soft, by the way, and they're synthetic. I do not buy natural hair brushes, and these brushes are nice and synthetic, and it's great, and they're so soft. I actually don't think I've ever tried any BH Cosmetics brushes until now, and so far, I like the feeling of them. I love this neon handle. It matches my hat perfectly. I think this did the job just fine. I mean, it's just a setting powder brush. It's not anything crazy and revolutionary, but it did the job. I also feel like this would be good for kind of bronzing up the face too, just because it's nice and tapered, but I have a different brush I wanted to use for bronzer, which is why I didn't use that one. But I feel like in the future, I'm more likely to want to use this one for bronzing. And now let's move on to bronzer. This is from Colourpop. It's the In It to Win It bronzer. I'm pretty sure it has a little bit of a sheen to it and it's very bronze, but I like this one for summertime and springtime. And since we're getting into that vibe and this is a very bright, I'm going to assume probably springy summery look with what happens by the end of it, I wanted to use it for this look and I just busted it back out. So this is the number 1 brush. It's very big and fat and fluffy, and I feel like this will be really nice for bronzer, and I truly wouldn't use this for anything else, so that's what we're gonna do with it today. Guys, I'm in such a good mood. Not only did this package come in the mail today, but if you guys follow me on Instagram and saw my story, I talked a couple weeks ago that Sugarpill actually emailed me wanting to send me a care package. I'm gonna like tear up talking about this because I can't believe they even noticed me. It's insane. And I got that package in today and it was beautiful. They sent me like eyeshadows and some liquid lipsticks and some bullet lipsticks and some lashes. It was such a beautiful, generous package, and I just can't believe they noticed me and wanted to send me stuff. It's so kind. I can't believe it. Just in case anyone's new here, yes, this is a wig, and that's why I'm suddenly bald underneath this hair. But I'm just in such a good mood. I'm in such disbelief. I just can't believe it. In my mind, I am such a nobody, and I still feel like a nobody even though I got this package from them. But it's just, I don't know, it's so nice to be noticed by a brand that I really respect and look up to. I don't know, it fills my heart with joy. And it helps, I don't know, helps just keep me going, you know? That someone believes in me, you know? I don't know if it's making any sense. I think I'm just rambling. I don't know if I love this brush for bronzer, honestly. I feel like it's almost too fluffy, so I'm gonna go back to that initial brush that I thought I might like more. Oh, this is so much better. This is actually kind of laying the product down and blending it out. I felt like the other brush was just kind of blending it all away. All right, now we're moving on to blush, and I actually like using eyeshadows and palettes as blushes when I can, so I want to try to use Groove right here as a blush because I think it would be really cute. And for that, I'm going to use number 3, and it's kind of an angled brush. I really like angled brushes for blush, so let's just see how it goes. I always start with my nose because I can just kind of judge how the pigment is going to be, you know? And I'm not scared for it to be overly pigmented. I feel like the average person who doesn't love blush as much as I do probably wouldn't love using eyeshadows as blush because it's definitely going to be more pigmented than your typical blush, but since I love a pigmented blush, I think it's great. Ooh, I like that. Such a cute color. I like the color. It's definitely not my favorite eyeshadow to use as a blush. I've used other eyeshadows that I prefer for a blush, but this isn't meant to be a blush, so I'm not judging it that hard. But the brush seemed fine. I don't know if it's my favorite blush brush I've ever used in my life, but I don't hate it either. So the last for face is highlight, and I'm actually going to try to use this disco shade in the palette as my highlight and see how that goes. And the highlight brush is number 4. It's my favorite kind of highlighting brush, just kind of a tapered highlighting brush. Ooh, that's pretty. You could get down with that. It's like a really pretty white gold color. This is so pretty as a highlight. Holy cow, I really enjoy this. I love that pretty gold reflect in it. Well, this is my base face. I'm just gonna spray my Pixi Glow Mist so it can all sink in and look nice and extra glowy. Dropping everything. And I guess now I'm going to prime my eyes with my Smashbox Lid Primer in Light. I don't set my eye primer, and I'm gonna zoom you in and get started on the eye look. So I really like this brush set because those were all the face brushes there were, and I feel like that's pretty much exactly what I would use minus that first one that I used. And then the rest are all of these eye brushes, and I would easily use all of these. So I'm gonna use as many as I can, as many as I feel like using in this look, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna first start with Haze, because that was the color that made me the most excited. And I'm gonna use the number 8 fluffy brush. Just gonna swirl my brush in that. Ooh, it's so bright. I feel like it looks brighter on my brush than in the pan. And I'm just gonna work at swirling this all in the crease. It's a little sheer first off the bat, but it's also kind of a pastel neon, so it's not unexpected. I'm just gonna build this shade up as much as I can all throughout my crease. This is so pretty. I love a good neon lime green. I will say I wish there was a matte blue or green in this because there isn't, and I can't really deepen this up and have the same kind of effect. But you know, it's fine. We'll make it work. I'm gonna go in with Pop, I think. This kind of lilac-y color. And I'm gonna focus this a little bit more in the front part of my crease. I don't have a plan with this look. Had I thought this through in the beginning, I probably would have done this shade first and then done the green after and not put any of the green in this inner portion, but you know, it's fine. This is another one I'm kind of having to build up because it's very sheer. It's like barely showing up. It's kind of powdery, but yeah, I don't really like that shade, and it could just be that it layered on top of it isn't doing so well, but I'm just gonna go back in with that green and kind of buff that out some more. I'm gonna go in with a different kind of a pink. I'm gonna go in with sequins instead, and this is the number 10 brush. I don't know if I said that. I'm gonna try popping this more in the inner portion rather than that lilac-y shade. It seems to be doing a little bit better, but these shades just seem to be a little bit more powdery than I'm used to with BH Cosmetics. I don't know. It's not bad so far, and it could just be that pinky shade. I don't know. I'm gonna take Denim, which is the shimmery blue. I'm taking that on the number 11 pencil brush, and I wanna pop this under the lower lash line, I think. High pigment. That's crazy pigmented. Wow. I didn't even spray my brush or anything. Okay. That's very pigmented. Holy cow, it's dragging down so much farther than I expected. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna take that first brush with a little bit more of that neon green, and I'm gonna start buffing this out. Because I did not expect that to be that pigmented compared to those mattes we used first off the bat. I think I'm actually gonna take this denim shade and kind of pop this in the outer corner and try to build up this shape. It just stinks because there really aren't too many dark matte shades except for this one. And I really want to deepen up my crease. I'm just going to go in with sequins again, but I'm going to take that on the number 9 brush. It's a little bit more of a thicker blending brush. And I really want to try to deepen up this crease. I'm going all over the place with this look, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't know what I want to do. But I'm basically covering up all that green I didn't originally put down. Because I don't know what I'm doing with this look. Now I'm going to take that second blending brush we used, the number 10, and I'm going to take Groove, which is what I used for my blush. And I'm going to kind of use that over top of it just to help it blend even more. Then I'm just going back in with that haze shade in that first blending brush just to buff out the underneath area. And just kind of merging the blue in with the pink. Lots of merging happening here. Okay, now I want to do a half cut crease because I just want to open up that space to place a shimmer down. And I'm going to use this brush here. One of you guys actually told me a long time ago, I think, that you like a brush like this for cut creases. This is the number 12. And I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I'll like it. Worst case scenario, there's another flat brush in here that's good for cut creasing. So we'll see. Just kind of placed my Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas down. I'm just going to start carving out that general shape. I want to take the shade Electronic, which is that sparkly green color, and I'm going to take that on the number 7 brush. And I'm not going to spray it just because I want to see what it does on its own. And I'm going to place that just kind of right up against where the cut crease is. That's a really, really pretty color. And I actually didn't mind that first brush for a cut crease, actually. I feel like it kind of did that shape easy for me. So I'm probably going to revisit that brush in the future. Wow, this color is everything. So my camera died, so I just went ahead and caught this eye up to speed. And my crease area does not match perfectly because I did so much back and forth on this side that I wasn't able to totally make it the same shade, but you know, it's close enough. I did the best I could. And now we're gonna move on. Now I'm gonna take a brush that I don't have in the brush set. This is just a little Wet n Wild one. And I'm gonna take the shade Rage, which is the shimmery, dark, indigo-y kind of color. And I wanna place this in the outer corner because I didn't like just kind of looking at that lighter blue because it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. I didn't even know what I wanted it to do. But I just want some depth out here. And I'm just having a hard time deepening up the colors in this palette because all the colorful shades are either shimmer or lights, which I like that they have so many matte, cute, light, shimmery shades, but they don't have like anything to deepen up like a blue or a green. So I just have to be a little creative with it. That's looking much more like it. I like that a lot more. Now I'm just gonna take this other kind of dense brush that is not in that brush collection, and I wanna take the shade Candy, which is that shimmery peach color. And again, I'm not spraying it because I just wanna see what it does on its own. And I wanna place this on the bottom half of my lid, merging into that green Electronic shade. I actually love the color combination of like a peachy color and like a seafoam green. So I think this is gonna be cool. I feel like this look is slowly coming together. Like I was so unsure at first. I don't know, that pop lavender-y pastel shade was just, I don't know, kind of sad. I'm gonna have to play with it some more, maybe just try it by itself completely because I tried to merge it with that neon green, but I don't know what happened, but it didn't do good things for me. Ooh, I like this. And now for my inner corner, I want to take Hollow, which is the shimmery, bluey periwinkle kind of color. Ooh, and I'm gonna pop that in my inner corner. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's pretty cute, right? Wow. I feel like this look has actually come together quite nicely. I know that you guys were worried in the beginning because I was also very worried in the beginning, but I think it came through nicely. I want to really quick swatch that pop shade just to see how it swatches. It swatches really cute. I'm gonna take just a random blending brush really quick and just kind of blend it on the back of my hand. But see, with the brush, it just kind of blends into nothing. You see that? Like, this is the swatch, this is with the brush. So maybe this shade just doesn't really build up very nicely. Maybe the best way to wear that would just be like packed on the lid with your finger or something, but definitely not blended out in the crease. That's not gonna be the way to go. Why is there a motorcyclist on the road in front of me? But I'm pretty happy with how this looks now. I think it looks just very, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a neon sign. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm pretty pleased with how this is looking. I need to continue to charge my camera because it's on the verge of dying again. I didn't let it charge too terribly long before I pulled it back out. So I'm gonna finish up the other eye, put on my lashes, something on my lips, and I'll finish this video up. So this is the final look. I hope you like it. I love it. I think this look is so cute. I was laughing at myself though putting on my lipstick because the shade that I was most excited for, I pretty much didn't even use to the full potential that I was planning on. But whatever, I love how it came out. I love the combination of this kind of like turquoisey greeny color with the pink and the peach. It's just so cute. And the lipstick I went with is one of the ones that I got gifted from Sugarpill. This is in the shade Hydro. I didn't think I needed this lipstick, but now I'm obsessed. It's so cool. I don't own anything like this. It's so comfortable. It actually went on pretty easy for it being such a dark lipstick, but it feels really comfortable. It smells like cake, and it matches the vibe of this eye look perfectly in my opinion. I think it's so cute. I feel like an alien ready to go to a festival. I've never been to a festival. You'll never catch me at a festival, but I can pretend and I can still appreciate the things that are festival themed. If you enjoyed this look, let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. What do you guys think of this palette? I don't know how I feel completely yet. I definitely still have to play with it some more. The couple mattes that I used, some were underwhelming, some were okay. I don't know, I didn't use enough of the mattes to know for sure. The shimmers were all really pretty and they all performed really well, but I definitely have to play with it some more. Maybe use some of the brushes I'm used to. Maybe some of those blending brushes just weren't good for the mattes. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts were. Did you have any issues with the mattes being a little too sheer? I want to hear your thoughts. I'm excited to play with it some more. I want to do a video where I play with that with the Weekend Festival, and that might be fun, you know? I'll probably do that next week, actually. I'll do some kind of palette bingo with the two festival palettes. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post 5 days a week, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I just scared the crap out of me. Anki, I accidentally clicked on your video. Holy cow.